Brokerage is actually, as we know, the business of giving you access to a market where you can buy and sell listed securities on the market. And so basically, we are the one who sit between you and the market. It's actually part of regulation that if you want to trade on a market, you need to go through a broker. But a broker also gives you access to a lot of other services that I'm going to highlight here. Now, if you look at the stockholders of the industry and where the stockbrokers operate, then you will note that there are several stakeholders. Of course, the regulator, Capital Markets Authority. Then we have the trading platform, which is now electronic. In the past, we used to stand in a room and wear red jackets and shout numbers, but today it is digitized. So there's a platform called the Automated Trading System that is run by the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Then there's where the shares actually sit. So the exchange is where the trading is happening. The shares sit in the Central Depository and Settlement Corporation. So that's just a database where the shares happen, and the settlement. When you buy a share, that is where they change hands. And then there's the shares registrars, like CNR, and these registrars, their job is usually to keep a register of all the shares that of a company. So if you look at the situation where you've just bought some shares at CDS and they're in CDSC and you bought them from somebody, that company has announced a dividend. At the point of the payment of the dividend, the registrar will pick that database from CDSC or sometimes request you to update your details with the registrar, and then they're able to pay you the dividend. So you see, there are a key function within the whole environment. And then, of course, we have you, the shareholders and investors. But the key thing is that the stockbroker is the face of this whole environment. This whole environment is actually where, if you want to deal with the share registrar, for example, a lot of the time, if you're doing things like transmission, somebody has passed on, those shares need to change hands. You're transferring shares, you have changed your address, you're moved to a new house, you need to change those details. Now, it means that you would need to see the stockbroker. The stockbroker would help you to fill whatever forms you need to fill, and then they would submit them either to CDSC or to the registrars. If you want to buy shares, you would come to the stockbroker, and the stockbroker is the one who would facilitate you to access the market. So basically, the stockbroker is the face of the industry, is the one that you see, the one you interact with when you want to do anything, investing, buying, selling shares, or even maintaining your data within the market.